This is the most perfect shelter. It's perfectly hidden within a 1,000-year-old tree. The inside space doesn't feel cramped at all, and from the outside, it blends seamlessly into the surroundings. Besides, the nearby river provides abundant seafood supplies. After staying here for 2 days, you'll never want to leave. In the lush depths of the jungle, Lao Liu trudges through the drizzle. Before long, he discovers a hollowed-out 1,000-year-old tree. Its spacious interior only needs a little modification. It's definitely an ideal place to live in seclusion. And beside it flows a clear, abundant stream, gently running. It brings a touch of life and vitality to this hideaway. First, he needs to clear away all the messy weeds and mud to make the area clean and organized. Lao Liu skillfully swings his shovel. Soon, all the weeds are completely cleared. After a while, the area is neat and tidy. To ensure the next steps go smoothly, he needs a proper container. So now Lao Liu heads out to find suitable materials. He walks a short distance away and selects some fine bamboo. The bamboo is hard and smooth, perfect for making various tools. He skillfully swings his axe, splitting the bamboo in half. Then, he carefully crafts the bamboo into thin strips. Each edge is polished smooth, so it won't scratch his hands during use. Next, Lao Liu skillfully weaves the bamboo strips together. The basket is not only spacious, but also light and easy to carry, perfect for collecting various materials. With this basket, he can now conveniently gather all the needed supplies. Since the nearby river is full of aquatic life, he decides to make a fishing trap. He carefully selects long bamboo strips, bends them into arcs, and fixes them in place. Then weaves fine strips into a mesh. A simple yet useful fishing net is done. He makes a total of 3 bamboo traps. With these traps, he can easily catch fresh seafood, fresh from the river, adding a touch of self-sufficiency to his solitude. A true pleasure. He uses worms he dug as bait, places them inside the traps, then walks straight to the river. He gently places the traps in the water. Now he just needs to wait patiently. After setting the traps, he goes to collect some fine soil nearby, carefully loading it into his basket. After several trips back and forth, he gathers plenty of soil, then pours river water into it, mixing it thoroughly. It becomes the strongest wild cement. Next, he collects stones by the river, gathering suitable rocks. Then, with the cement, he builds upward along the tree hollow, expanding the inner living space. Lao Liu works skillfully, layer by layer, carefully stacking the stones, sometimes hammering, sometimes smoothing, adjusting and perfecting each layer. As the wall grows taller, one side of the hall gradually forms a wide platform. Then he repeats the process. According to his design, he builds a fireplace on the platform, being close to the river. The nights are damp. A fireplace can remove moisture and provide warmth. It also allows him to cook his favorite meals. Once he finishes sealing the chimney, he marks the ground with a shovel. Then along the markings, he digs out the inner soil, cleaning it thoroughly. Then he goes to gather stones again, picking ones of similar size, carefully selecting them. He arranges the stones as planned. The plan layout was arranged one by one and carefully bonded with cement mortar, ensuring that each stone was tightly connected, forming a sturdy staircase. This staircase extended from the platform all the way to the riverbank. Each step of the staircase was carefully polished. Stepping on it felt both stable and comfortable. Even on rainy days, it would not be slippery, adding a touch of safety and convenience to the simple shelter. After finishing, he selected several sturdy logs, cutting one end into a 45-degree angle. These logs would serve as the framework for the new extension of his home, allowing it to blend better with the existing structure and to expand the indoor living space. Next, he held the electric drill and drilled holes at the pre-marked corresponding positions. Every movement was skillful and powerful. Then he used wooden dowels through the holes, firmly fastening the logs together, ensuring the new extension was solid and secure. Meanwhile, he left space for the main door to ensure easy access, while maintaining good ventilation and lighting. As for the ceiling material of the new structure, he set his sights on those vines. He carefully cut down the vines, removed the excess leaves, leaving only the thick, fibrous parts, then wove these vines into the frame, creating a barrier both beautiful and practical. The process wasn't complicated, but it truly tested his craftsmanship and patience. He intricately wove the vines together, ensuring every intersection was tightly bound. After that, he applied wild cement onto the floor inside the shelter, then collected a large number of decorative stone panels. Next, according to the shape of each slab, he laid them one by one over the cement-coated floor to enhance the hardness and durability of the surface. These stone slabs were not only solid, but also had excellent moisture resistance properties, making the indoor living space drier and more comfortable. The finished effect was no less than that of marble. The dry bark of some trees unexpectedly found a second life. He packed up the bark and brought it back to camp, then mixed another batch of wild cement, evenly coating it over the wall surface. While the cement was not yet fully set, he broke the bark into tile-like pieces and attached them onto the wall. The bark and cement bonded tightly together, forming a natural yet unique protective layer. This layer was not only beautiful, but also effectively resisted the erosion of wind and rain, keeping the indoor space dry and warm. These seemingly ordinary materials, under his skillful hands, had become an indispensable part of his retreat in the wild to avoid dealing with mosquitoes at night. The making of the door had to be done quickly. He chose several straight and sturdy logs, marked them according to the door frame size, and sawed them into the desired lengths, then cut slots at both ends of the crossbars before assembling them together. Finally, he covered it with a layer of bark as the door panel, which not only strengthened the door, but also added a touch of natural charm. Now, he only needed to drill holes in the corresponding upper part and tie it together using vines to ensure the opening and closing were secured, both convenient and practical. At this point, the whole shelter had perfectly blended into the surrounding environment. To prevent direct contact with the ground at night, he used the remaining vines to weave a bedboard. The weaving technique was not complicated, but he made it exceptionally meticulous. The vines were skillfully interlaced by him, ensuring both firmness and beauty, without losing its natural appeal. Once the bedboard was finished, he gently placed it in the designated spot. The size was just right for him alone. Then Lao Liu cut a large number of logs, drilled holes in them in the same way, and fixed them in the same manner. Soon, he stacked them into a multifunctional wooden table. And with a table, of course, came chairs. From then on, he no longer needed to squat while eating. This set of table and chairs had a natural texture, making his life in the wild more comfortable and pleasant. As the entire shelter construction was completed, it was now time to head to the riverside to check the traps he had set earlier. When he discovered prey inside the trap, a hint of surprise flashed in his eyes. He skillfully took out the catch, silently rejoicing that his setup wasn't in vain. After bringing the small fish back to the shelter, he temporarily placed them in the small stream in front of the door. At the same time, he fetched a pot of river water and brewed some fresh tea leaves. Then he returned indoors and lit the fireplace, waiting for the tea to come to a boil. As night fell, he put the small fish into the bamboo basket and cleaned them thoroughly, then skewered them one by one with bamboo sticks. After the firewood turned into charcoal, he placed the skewers directly into the fireplace to roast. He skillfully flipped the fish, making sure each side was evenly heated. After roasting a golden, crispy surface, he brushed on some of his secret homemade sauce. When it was done, he enjoyed a cup of fragrant tea and ate the small fish he had caught and roasted himself. Every bite was full of satisfaction and happiness. The fish meat was tender and delicious, perfectly blending with the flavor of the secret sauce. The tea was clear and sweet, forming a wonderful match with the crispy roasted fish, adding a touch of warmth and comfort to the quiet night. After eating and drinking his fill, he returned inside the shelter to view the scenery outside the main door. After adding enough firewood to the fireplace, he went to rest early.